Hi and welcome back. In the preceding lesson, we started to describe all the different steps of the concept development phase. After the feasibility and initial design, we went to the next stage with space planning and interior design, beginning to understand how we can translate all the meaning and promises of the concept into a real space. During this lesson, we will see in detail this stage and we will analyze the following phase. The interior design includes one of the most fundamental phases, the choice and selection of materials. Materials, together with fabrics and color, are mostly guided from the given concept, visually exemplified with different tools such as lifestyle board, mood board, and metaphorical boxes. These tools are essential in the space planning and interior design step because they provide vision and meaning of the space, together with narrative hypotheses leading the design in the right direction. While we choose and define material, furniture and finishes, nowadays we need to consider sustainability as a key point. It's important to prefer materials that can be produced in the required volumes without depleting non-renewable resources or disrupting the equilibrium of the environment. As the retail space is also, for shop assistants and staff, a working space where they are envisaged to spend many hours every day, each material, fixture and piece of furniture must meet all the safety and low emission requirements. So, in short, colors, shapes and material give definite form to space identity through the use of shared code. Therefore, we can say that specifying shapes and materials, we are writing the plot of the retail space story. During the space planning and interior design step, some project status review and approval are needed in order to move forward to the project definition phase. The different steps of the project definition phase can be summarized as follows: authorities approval, technical design, tender, construction. The authorities approval is required to verify the project compliance with the building norms and regulation. It must be scrupulously completed and, for some specific fields, for example, fire prevention and regulation, it is recommended that a qualified professional is referred to. Since the regulations are different in each country, it's always advisable to involve a local architect in this phase of the process. Once the space planning and interior design have been defined and approved, we can move on to the final design. The technical design phase includes all the working drawing for the construction, fixture and fitting, together with the lighting study. As you have seen, we can use many different techniques or languages to visually communicate the meta design and concept generation phases, showing and synthesizing our particular vision of aesthetic functional meaning. Technical drawings are meant to visually communicate how something works, functions, or has to be constructed, and they are regulated by standardized conventions established by international bodies. Following and respecting technical drawing standards and rules ensures an effective and clear transfer of information during the tender and construction step. The final design can be generated with BIM, which stands for Building Information Modeling, a process for creating and managing information across the project development. This is the last step of the design process. After that, we can move on to the tender to select the contractor and then finally to the construction. To sum up, we went through the different steps of the concept development and project definition from the feasibility and initial design to construction. We understood on one side how complex and articulated this process is, and on the other how fascinating and stimulating it can be to generate an idea and see it taking shape, or in other words, being a designer.